nag-umpisa kami kasi, ako, what I wanted was for the restoration to be director-centric. So that we will have a good cross-section of the different directors. So halimbawa, mag-isa namin ng mga director, pagkatapos, for each director, ito yung mga pelikula na ideally mare-restore namin. Kaya lang, hindi, for example, lagi ko nga sinasabi, kay Celso at Castillo, would Virgin People have been my first preference to restore? No, because he has other works that were more important. Unfortunately, at that time, only Virgin People was available to us. Burlesque Queen until now we are still looking for. Tag-ulan sa Tag-araw only surfaced about 2 years ago. So yun, with that list, titingnan mo, i-identify mo kung ano mo works. Pumayag na si Vilma, but when we found a copy, nung binuksan yung lata, tunaw na yung tatlong reel. So kahit si Vilma, nalungkot when she found out about it because she was very excited when we said na, can we negotiate with you for the rights? You don't have the copy pero may nahanap kami. Umuok agad si Vilma. Nung in-inspection ng archives, tunaw na. And that's a common problem for the older movies. Lalo na yung mga hindi nila natatandaan, ipinasok lang pala sa isang bodega sa bahay, nasa ilalim ng kama ang mga lata, pagkatapos baka tumutulo pa ang kisame, pag umuulan.
Isla.
Sa Viva ata yun eh.
No, ECP yun.
ECP yun eh.
Hindi ECP nag-produce. Apat na nga produce ng ECP eh. Himala, Oro Plata, Mata, Misteryo sa Tuwa, and Soltero of J. Ilagan ni Pio de Castro.
Yung
Flores de Mayo yung pang-5th, hindi lang nagawa. Isla was, I think, Viva, but released through ECP.
Company of Women.
Hindi rin ano. I think,
Kay Mel Chong yun.
pero ang Company of Women ata is foreign investors eh. So I think, this
May Pierres yan.
pero kasi yun yung problema minsan, iba-iba ang nagmay-ari ng rights, iba-iba ang kakausapin mo.
Ayan.
Magandang i-restore yun.
Our next question po, ayan, will come from Miguel Dumawan of ABS-CBN News.
Sir Leo, good afternoon po. Sir, you were saying na for today's moviegoers yung reason for restoring these classics. How would you gauge the success of these films accessing or being available to today's audience?
You know, the advocacy is very, very difficult because unlike our generation that used to watch all of these Tagalog movies in RPN 9 or Channel 13, na tuwing hapon yun yung pinapalabas, walang ganong experience yung bata ngayon. So it's really reintroducing the classics to them. So in fact, like for example, nung ganito kami noon, pinalabas namin sa Adamson University. Hindi makapaniwala ang mga tao na si Eddie Garcia, yung ka-eksena ni Christopher at saka ni Gloria. Kasi sabi nila, si Eddie Garcia matanda na, puti ang buhok. Batang-bata yan eh. So wala silang ganun na konteksto. So right now, while we are hoping that the young people will appreciate it, it is a process of reintroduction. Now, the reason we need to do the restoration, you look at the Hollywood movies, you go to HBO, di ba? HD. Kahit yung mga sound of music nila, ang liwanag. Itatabi mo ang lumang sini ng LBN, lumang sini ng Regal, lumang sini ng Viva. All things being equal, nasanay na sila sa malinaw, papatusin pa ba nila yung malabo? So yung sa akin, sige, allow us to restore. Come close to parity. Baka mamaya, give us a chance, you might rediscover the movies, you might actually like it, and you might actually start looking for some of the older movies. And so far, that's been our experience with a lot of young people. I also like to keep saying, bago yung restoration, hirap na hirap kaming maghanap ng bata na mag-a-apply sa film archives ng ABS-CBN. Puro matatanda ang nag-a-apply sa amin. Yung mga malapit na sa hukay. Hindi, kasi walang appreciation yung mga bata. But the moment we did the film restoration project, bukod sa maraming nag-a-apply, lahat ng nag-a-apply in their 20s. Dati, in 7 years, isa lang bata ang nakuha namin, at saka, si Carmela yun eh. Tapos hindi pa siya sa amin dapat nag-a-apply sa ibang departamento, nagkataon lang sa amin napunta. So, pero now, people are actually going to the film archives, requesting to study, to be interns with the film archives, because they're appreciating the movies. There's a point of common interest now. They can talk to their grandparents, they can talk to their parents. When we did Magic Temple, which is not that old, a lot of the people bringing the kids to Magic Temple are young fathers. And they were saying, yan yung E.T. namin, yan yung Star Wars namin. So nakakatuwa siya.
Pero ano na magandang pelikula noon ngayon?
Ano ho, I think, personally if you ask me ako, yung noon. Only because I think ngayon masyadong nalimita because of commercial reasons, yung mga ginagawa natin pelikula. Dati, normal ang karnal, ang tag-ulan sa tag-araw, ang isang gamo-gamo. Para kumbaga, may chance siyang kumita sa box office. Ngayon, sa indie festival na lang siya makikita.
Mas malalalim ang pelikula noon.
Ngayon puro rom-com nila kasi.
Oh, pero kasi yun, but that's why to me, it's also important to preserve the movies. Next. The Ravelo family. Kasi ang... Sorry, ano nga ba yung
Mas maganda yung pelikula nun, which is true.
Oh, mas maganda yung mga pelikula nun kasi yung range ng mga topics na nagagawa nila mas malawak. Hindi lang pwedeng may horror, pwedeng may political, pwedeng may satire. Parang makakagawa ka pa ba ng kakaba-kaba this year? Parang hindi na rin eh. Pagkatapos even writers like Ricky Lee, in 1 year can do Himala, can do Moral, and can do Haplos. So in 1 year yun, magkakaibang tema yung pelikula, magkakaibang sense of narrative, magkakaibang ano. Eh ngayon, even the writers, nagsasawa na sila sa kakasulat. That's why I think a platform like I Want is getting popular right now. Kasi writers, creatives can play around with the kinds of concepts that they can still do. Parang kahit sa Amerika, yung mga middle of the road movies, yung mga Meg Ryan, Tom Hanks na rom-com, namamatay na rin sa box office yun eh. It's either you have the superheroes or you have the indies. Pero yung lahat ng mga Big Little Lies, yung mga ganun tipo ano, makikita nyo na siya sa HBO, makikita nyo siya sa Netflix.
Sir, meron po kami isang pelikula gusto ko na-restore niyo ba yung Miracle of Love? Kay Roxanne.
Hindi. Hindi ko nga alam kung may kopya pa yan eh.
Ganda po niya
Oo.
Alis na sila.
Miracle of Love.
Pero namatay ka agad siya. Namatay siya pag 12 shows.
Ayun po, wala, hindi po ba na...
Parang I've never seen it come up in the list na may mga available na prints.
Regal yun.
Yes, Gabi. Si Gabi ang producer nun.
Oo. Yun naman sa kakatakot eh. May print tayo ng Miracle of Love. Ayun pala, may print daw kami ng Miracle of Love. Nakapapagawa daw kami. So sabi nila.
Ganda po kasi yung pelikula.
Ayan.
So yun, may kopya pala sa archives.
Our next question, we're down to our last 2 questions. Tatanong si Mr. Alex Brosas of Manila Bulletin.
Hello. Sir Leo, what do you think are the 3 best movies that you would want millennials to watch na restore?
3 lang
3 movies. 3 to your standard, 3 best movies that you would want millennials to watch na restored.
Iba kasi yung standard ko, iba yung feeling ko na maa-appreciate nila.
Nora.
Ang napansin ko na na-appreciate nila, ganito kami noon. I think they find it as a comedy, kakaba-kaba, and Oro Plata
I
Mata.
find it as a comedy.
So far, yung sa Adamson, at saka sa ibang schools na pinakita namin ng ganito kami noon, nagugulat ako dun sa tinatawanan nila na portions. Natatanda ko, nung bata ako, yun yung mga natatawa kong portions. So sabi ko, Eddie Romero must have had something na it's transcending time. So, but you know, and then sometimes matatawa sila sa itsura, sa wig, sa damit, or whatever. Pero ako, to me, yung kakaba-kaba, it's resonating with the audience now. Ganito kami noon, it's one of the most requested movies by young people. I also don't know why. Oro Plata Mata, I think because of its epic scale, people are gravitating to it. In fact, sinasabi ko nga, Oro Plata Mata to me is not a perfect movie. I think the final act runs a little too long, some of the violence may be a little too gratuitous. But there are elements to it kasi na hindi mo na makikita sa kahit anong pelikulang ginagawa ngayon. There is an opulence to it, there is an elegance to it. And considering it's Peke's first movie, di ba? Isipin mo nga yung mga first movie ni Mike Delen, Itim. First movie ni Peke, Oro Plata Mata. Kaya minsan, na-jar lang ako pag mga indie festival at sasabihin, first movie ni ganito, pagkatapos dapat mas forgiving tayo. Eh ako point ko, mas mahirap kung gumawa ng pelikula nung film actually ang ginagamit mo. At ang benchmark ko, Peke, Lino, di ba? Doon ka magko-compare. Eh sa digital, di ba? Dali-dali namang mag-retake. Hindi nga magastos, mabubura mo naman. So to me, it's important rin that the classics, the masters, are revived so that makikita nyo, kung magbe-benchmark kayo, dito kayo mag-benchmark. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, okay. Tanong ko na lang. Hindi po ba dapat may regular theater which will screen exclusively yung mga restored movies para ma-attract yung attention ng mga millennials? Do you
No.
think it will work?
We are talking to different cinemas and there are certain things that we're planning. Kaya lang ako, I'm a realist eh. Sabi ko nga, in the hierarchy of movies, blockbuster movies, yung mga Star Cinema, mga Regal, mga Viva, Festival, Indie, kami nandun sa pinakababa. So wala akong ilusyon na ang mga tao readily ma-appreciate yung ginagawa namin. Pero over time, that's why we're taking it on campus roadshows, we're going to different schools trying to showcase the movies, we do the talks, we tie up with the micro cinemas, we tie up with Ayala, and we tie up with Rockwell. Kasi hopefully with the gradual introduction of the movies, makakabuild kami ng audience that will steadily follow the restored movies. Kasi ngayon wala pa siyang critical mass eh. Like for example, kung may Spider-Man, manunood pa sila ng 3 taong walang Diyos. O kung halimbawa, palabas ang Lion King, manunood pa sila ng kakapa-kapa. Alam ko naman, I have to be pragmatic eh. Alam ko naman hindi ako magiging top choice eh. So I just have to be creative with the way we promote it, with the way we communicate. Kaya nakikita nyo, gumagawa kami ng mga bagong trailer, gumagawa kami ng mga bagong posters para to catch the attention of the young people. Our posters, if you notice, we always do multiple posters. Ang mandate lang doon, yung isang poster traditional, yung isa pang generation ngayon. Pag nakita nila halimbawa sa labas ng sinihan, at the very least gusto ko, titigil sila sa harap ng poster, magagandaan sa poster, and maybe they'll start considering na, uy siguro maganda itong sine to, pag-unin ko nga pag may oras ako. I mean, it's a slow process. But eventually we'll get there na there's going to be a permanent venue, there's going to be demand, and people will look forward to watching the movies like they do in the US.
Okay. And our last question will come from Michael Almacen of Big's Buzz.
Hello po. Mahilig kasi kami manood ng restored classic sa I1. And kanina nga lang yung Pitong Gatang. Parang napapansin ng papa ko na parang may mga eksena na wala dun sa mga napanood niya before sa mga ibang films. Parang na-chop. So,
Well, ang alam ko ang I Want, I don't think they really edit it. It may be a function of the only surviving copy. Ano rin, kasi pwede yung napanood niya sa TV na doon mas kumpleto eh.
Kasi ito yung restored eh.
Ay hindi, pero yung Pitong Gatang hindi naman restored yun. Hindi yung restored.
May nakalagay na restored.
FPJ Studios
Yes.
yun. Well, baka yung kopya nila, missing na talaga yung scenes na yun. I haven't seen it. I cannot
60.
Kasi pwede yung sa sinihan, napanood nila, pero kung halimbawa, kasi dati ang mga kopya for television, 16mm. Pag nawala na yung 35mm print, the only surviving copy would be the 16mm. Pag nagputol sila for commercials, mawawala na talaga yung mga eksena na yun. So, those might be the only copies that FPJ Studios has.
Habot naman yung Milan kasi napansin ko dun sa I1, hindi siya HD, SD lang siya, maski na restored siya. Hindi siya full screen, naka-square lang siya.
Aspect ratio.
You have to remember, ang restored is not the 16:9. Restored is changing the scan, the color, and the image. Ang ginagawa natin sa restoration, we are trying to maintain the original aspect ratio the way it was shot. So yung mga movies from the 70s, parang TV ang korte ng square.
Pero kasi yung mga ibang mas luma, full screen naman siya ngayon sa TV. Yung Milan siya sa mga parang set na pelikula na na-restore na square siya sa screen.
Minsan kasi depende rin sa kung ano yung sinet up ng director. Kasi meron yung na 1/85 mo, meron naman na iba na it will not lend itself to ano. Katulad yung Himala, if you notice, yung sa Himala may nakakrap kasi pinilit yun na maging 16:9 eh. Makikita mo, may natatapya sa ulo, isa may natatapya sa baba. Ngayon, not all directors used to shoot in a perfect frame. So may mga scene na hindi mo rin talaga pwedeng i-16:9 kasi kung hindi, puro tapyas na noo, tapyas na baba ang makukuha mong shot. Kasi ang hilig din mag-extreme close-up. May ganun rin na problems.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, may mga questions pa po ba tayo? Any more questions? And that wraps up our question and answer. Yan, palakpakan po natin Sir Leo Katigbak.
Thank you very much for coming this afternoon. Alam ko, it's a Friday, masarap na umuwi. At maraming salamat at pumunta ho kayo lahat dito.